Unfortunately, if you're not able to read the number plate, the test will not go ahead. Here's a summary of how the UK driving test goes from start to finish. Number 1, the examiner will call your name when you're waiting in the waiting room. The examiner will ask you to confirm if the details that they have of you are correct. So they look at your provisional license number, they look at your email address, they check if you're still living at the same address. And these details are important because obviously at the end of the test, the examiner will use that same email address to send you the report of your driving test. Number 1, the confirmation of the details. Number 2, the examiner will do an eyesight check. The examiner will take you outside and will ask you to read the number plate from 20 meters away or 20.5 meters away. You should be able to read the number plates very well. Unfortunately, if you're not able to read the number plates, the test will not go ahead. Number 3, the examiner will ask you a tell me question. If you don't know what these are, I recommend you visit our website, delax.driving.uk. You get more of these questions. You're only asked one tell me question before the drive. Number 4 is a debrief of how the test is going to go. At this point, the examiner then explains to you that you'll be required to drive independently, maybe for about 20 minutes. Maybe you'll be asked to follow the signs, or maybe the examiner will say to you they're going to put the sat-nav for you to follow. They will also explain to you that you'll be required to carry out a maneuver during the test, which may also include an emergency stop. Now, you don't have to do an emergency stop, but the examiner will say to you, you may have to do an emergency stop. Number 5, during the drive, the examiner will ask you to pull up several times on your left. Now, if you're asked to pull up on the right side of the road, that comes as a maneuver. The normal thing to do is to pull up on the left. Those are just normal routines. The examiner wants to see your consistency in your use of mirrors and in your observation skills. The examiner might ask you a show me question. Here, the examiner wants you to show them instead of just telling them. Again, if you want to know more of these questions, you can visit our website, delax.driving.uk. Remember, the examiner might chat with you during the drive. Some examiners are very chatty. Some, they don't probably chat that much. But remember, when they chat to you, give precise answers to their questions. Don't get carried away. Remain focused. Give short and precise answers so that you don't distract yourself. At the end of the test, the examiner will give you a feedback. The examiner will tell you how the test has gone. This is where the examiner then pronounces whether you have been successful or you've not been successful. In any case, remember, they will also send you the details in your email that you provided at the beginning of the test. They will send you the report on that same email address, so you get more information of how the test has gone. Also, the examiner will ask you if you want your instructor to hear the feedback. But this is the last stage of the driving test.